friends. Today I'm sharing my visit to herbal garden center, and to shop or buy. So what I see here is the basil. The basil. This is Italian basil, and I'm not buying this basil. But what I am going to buy is, look at these beautiful flowers. I don't know what these flowers are called. Let me find out. What is it? Look at that. Look at how beautiful this is. But I'm not here for that. What is it called? And look at these. Oh my gosh, so beautiful. This is called celosia. Celosia. How beautiful. Celosia. Well, I don't see our local garden center has a lot of plants. I wonder where they just send it. But here is the herb center, which most of these I have been growing at home. So starting with mint I've been growing at home in my kitchen garden and also in my backyard. This is my most favorite herb, and it is the rosemary. I love rosemary. I make tea, rosemary tea. I make mint tea. This is lavender, which I'm growing in my kitchen garden. The lavender, and I make tea with lavender. Lavender requires full sun. It is used in aromatherapy, and it definitely grows great in containers. Even if you are growing it outdoors, it thrives very well in containers. But my most favorite herb is the rosemary. This is the ultimate. I can't tell you how much I love rosemary. Simply incredible. An incredible herb. Look at that. This is simply amazing. I would highly recommend growing rosemary in your, if you have a kitchen garden, create one. If you don't have, just create. Rosemary is, so starting with, it has many uses. Yes, again, rosemary also requires full sun. It is used for garnishing or seasoning, but I make rosemary tea. It smells amazingly good. I cannot express that. You just have to trust me, grow it. But we, I don't have my glasses. Battery 9559. Bullet bath Terry. Oh, that's wonderful. I have also made rosemary oil for hair. That's incredible. Rosemary has. Are you growing rosemary at home or in your? So I grow rosemary in three different ways. I started with growing rosemary in my fridge garden. So I've got three different kind of gardens. One is the refrigerator garden. Those the herbs that I grow in my fridge garden are without the roots, and everything is in water. Then I also have my kitchen garden, which faces the direct sunlight. And oh, then you should. If you have not, I would. This is just as one tuber to YouTuber to another. I would highly recommend growing rosemary at home. And if you live in a place, cold place, don't worry, just put it on the windowsill wherever you get direct sunlight. And you know, every time, like almost every day, I break a little sprig and make tea of it. Have you ever tasted? Okay, how does it smell, the rosemary? Rosemary, if you make rosemary oil, if you're making it from the scratch, I would suggest hold the rosemary in your hand just by holding. Okay, let me just show you what's happening. Oh my gosh, you do not even have to squeeze or rub or do anything. Rosemary is so aromatic. If I were to name or give points in from 1 to 10, 10 being the highest in aromatherapy, I would give 100. This It is so aromatic. Please, if you can, a request from this YouTuber, you must grow rosemary. It is so easy to grow. You would just, so this is how I started. I just bought a rosemary just like this from a garden center, not this one. And I just put it on the window, so that part of my kitchen receives direct sunlight. And so I live in the colder place, very cold place, and it's been growing, and the more you prune it, the more it grows. And but make sure, so I've made rosemary oil, hair oil, I make rosemary tea, and whenever I'm stressing out, all I do is just go to my rosemary and just absorb the aroma. It is so amazing. I love it. So I'm at a so this is not my kitchen garden. I'm at this garden center where today I'm here looking for basil, and that too Indian basil, not the Italian basil that we use in our pasta, or sometimes, you know, for garnishing in food. It is another. So okay, before I go much on that, let me just show you what I just got. So this is the basil that I want you to take a look at the basil that I'm buying. This one is the basil. It is also called tulsi in India, in Hindi, and it has great medicinal value, especially with the in the colder region that I am. I make cough and cold medicine with this, and my whole family kind of, starts with ma. My children say, "Ma, when can you make that tulsi cough cold medicine?" So I really like that. I learned that from my mom, and now I use it. So if you see this, I do not have oregano at my home, but getting back to the rosemary tea is so good. Ideally, if you can make it at night and have it before bed. And the best, okay, I've got so many things. I've made a couple of videos on how to make rosemary tea, but for you, I can share right now. If you're growing rosemary at home, you boil the water, whatever, 1 cup, you boil it. So as soon as the water you see boils just once, immediately switch off your gas burner or light or stove or whatever, and then add few fresh sprigs of rosemary, very well washed and cleaned, and just throw it in and just cover it and move it away from the heat. So within, keep it simmering, brewing for 6 to 7 minutes, minimum 6 minutes, and then uncover it and then pour it in a cup, strain it and pour it in the cup, and save the rosemary leaves. Do not throw it out if you're straining it, and then just sip it. It's amazing. It is amazing. It is, well, as a yoga practitioner and also as a yoga teacher, I myself receive the benefits and I share it with my students. And I cannot emphasize enough how much it calms our nerves, how much it gets us out of stress, and you can have a restful sleep. And the best is yet to come. Hard to make rosemary. No, it is not. Not at all. Not at all. I will try and find the rosemary tea video that I made some time back, and I will definitely share it with you if I can find. So I would say that please, if you haven't, try growing rosemary plant. This is an incredible herb. This is amazing. Just the touch. If you just touch and your whole hand starts to smell amazing. It's so fragrant. It is simply incredible. Simply incredible. So I would highly recommend you start growing rosemary in your garden. And please let me know if you did find rosemary. So I started here. You know, this is a green bell sweet pepper, and they are putting this as jalapeno, but I don't think they have the jalapeno plant here. I don't know why would they call it jalapeno. This is just, anyways. So getting back to my most favorite herb, that is, thank you so much. You know what, at this point of time, I will have to say this, that you're the most beautiful person because you see your reflection. When you feel like that somebody who's talking to you is beautiful, it is because you are beautiful. And also, now after finishing my herb shopping, which I kind of I didn't find what I was looking for, but of course I found tulsi, and this is the succulent section. And I have jade, and I was thinking that this has to be jade. Where is this? Where did, oh, someone, I believe someone took it. Yeah, there was a jade here, and it didn't look like a jade in the beginning, but yeah, I think someone just bought that. Someone took it. Well, I am here at Walmart. It is a it's a great place for, not a great place for herbs. As you can see, it's empty. It has nothing. But definitely a great place to check around this time of the year when you when you could find some plants or flowering plants at a much lower price only if you are growing it indoors like me. And I'm also an avid orchid collector and grower, which I found orchid in the as I was entering here. But anyhow, my trip today ends here, and I'm gonna just say bye bye. Thank you so much, Bullen Bathir, Bathir 9559. I'm so thankful to you. You're just so wonderful. I wish you a great morning, afternoon, evening. And thank you so much for watching and listening to me. I thank you. Bye bye.